It's time for me to get back to whatever it is I'm doing here. As tradition demands, 50 runs. The graveyard's on the menu today. Given the recent banker attacks, I started to doubt how safe Videobank really was. So I dumped all the auction house duties onto an alt I abandoned halfway through levelling. With all the gold I earned from the Noma runs, I figured it was time to put it towards something practical. I decided to call Airy Peak home for the inn and mailbox. Best setup I could think of. As you can see, the trip only takes 5 minutes. The graveyard itself, a pretty easy dungeon to run, taking me around 12 minutes per run. Not too taxing on the mind, and I could fit in 3 runs before using my Hearthstone to get to the mailbox and feed my banker. Alright, enough of the boring parts. Let's jump into the numbers and stuff. On my 3rd run the butcher dropped, then another blue on the 4th. Naturally, I assumed this dungeon was my personal loot pinata. Spoiler, it wasn't. Midway through my runs, I somehow, just like in Noma, managed to catch another DDoS. Nothing happened to my warrior, but look at this. There are 3 rare bosses that can spawn in the graveyard. I encountered the Fallen Champion 5 times, and from him I got 1 helmet, 3 gloves, and a single sword. Azshir the Sleepless showed up only twice, handing me a pair of pants and a wand. I met Ironspine 5 times, 1 ring and 4 chess pieces. Repairs cost me 6 gold and 87 silver, nearly identical to what I spent in the stockades. The raw gold I earned was 175, and of course I added all the grey items I vended to that total. I looted 244 green items, 14 recipes, and 10 bags, all matching this time for some reason. 369 wool cloth, 44 mage weave cloth, and 1,957 silk cloth. Like I hinted before regarding the blue items, these runs didn't yield anything noteworthy. The butcher is the only drop worth any attention here. All the funny stat items, as well as those that didn't sell well or weren't worth selling, I disenchanted. At the end, I had about 38 gold in leftover items. Then, counting the 668 gold from selling everything I looted, the total comes to 706 gold. Pretty good compared to the stockades, where I only made 489 gold, even though each run takes almost the same amount of time. Of course, you also have to consider the easier access to the mailbox with hardly any travel time. Since my last upload, I've gained 670 new subscribers. I'm super thankful for all the support from the new subscribers and those who've been following my channel for a while. I know I could have finished this video sooner, but let's just say I haven't had the best time lately. Depression or something. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I'm working on pulling myself up, and I've already done 25 runs of the next dungeon. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.